how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode. And what did you think of the new Joker trailer? I just saw that trailer and it is diabolical. Like, I don't know if you guys are a fan of the first Joker. I mean, a lot of people are. That movie made over $1 billion. I've talked about it from a $50 million budget. That's how good that movie was. Now, obviously, there's some people who will say that it was very raw, very graphic. But I loved the fact that this director decided to really go there. Because if you know anything about the Joker is very brutal, he's very raw, he is very unpredictable. And that's the part that people love the most about the Joker is because you cannot pin him down. He's just not one thing because he's a psychopath, right? So it's fun when you saw this movie and you saw the way Joaquin Phoenix decided to play the Joker. Because again, I've talked about this. We've had several iterations of the Joker, right? And they were all outstanding. His take, however, because all these others, he played off of Batman, right? We actually got to see Joker and Batman and see this dynamic that we love so much, not only in the comics, in animation, and obviously now when it comes to the movies, right? To live action. But when we saw Joaquin Phoenix play the Joker, his version of the Joker, it struck a nerve and a chord and everything. I mean, people, it's like you couldn't believe what you were watching. This movie made over $1 billion because people kept going back to watch it because it's like, what did I just see? But it was so fun to see this Joker arc because we never really get to see Joker's version of the story in every movie that we've seen about the Joker. Now, there's some part, if you know the Killing Joke, it really actually emphasizes Joker's story, right? But we never really saw that version because, again, that how in the Killing Joke, Joker is very, very brutal, right? So you see that in this movie, and the fact that they decided to go there, to me, was the best thing about this movie. The fact that they allowed Todd Phillips to really shoot this movie the way he wanted, right? With minimal to no interruptions, minimal to more interference, minimal to no interference from the studio, right? They gave him the freedom and it was outstanding. And here comes Joker 2, right? Now in this version, we have Harley Quinn played by Lady Gaga. And for some reason, this is the second trailer that we've seen for this upcoming movie. We've gotten to see a little bit more of Harley Quinn, Lady Gaga. And it definitely looks like she took this role seriously. And again, this is bits and pieces of this movie. That's the beauty of a trailer. You get to see a little bit about a lot. But trailers can also give you certain things. You can get certain nitpicks. You can get certain things from a trailer. You can get how serious. Like I remember watching The Gladiator with Denzel Washington. I mean, you saw Denzel and you instantly remembered Training Day, right? This is how good this movie looks from this trailer. This second Joker movie, I believe, will be even better because I feel like number one, they have a bigger budget, so he has more to do. He has a better story because not only that, it's like you have no choice but to give us a better story. And if you know anything about Joaquin Phoenix is very, very selective when it comes to what projects he attaches his name to because rarely does he do sequels. He's kind of like Denzel. Rarely do they do sequels. He decided to come on board not only because he fell in love with the character, but he also fell in love with the director and the writers. And number one, he also had input. So I really believe we're going to get a really good movie. And if this trailer is an indication of what's coming, man, whew, I think this might end up being one of the biggest movies of the year. It really might be. And I can't wait to see it because I can't wait to see this dynamic of Harley Quinn and the Joker. We haven't really gotten to see it very well in the movies, right? We've seen it in animation. We've seen it in, I think, on TV shows. We haven't really seen it in the movies. We saw Harley Quinn. Margot Robbie played Harley Quinn, but we didn't really see him and Jared Leto really develop, really see this chemistry. We were robbed of it because obviously the first Suicide Squad was highly not only edited but reshot. You know, David Ayer always talks about how there was so much about Jared Leto's Joker that we didn't get to see, and obviously we're never gonna see it probably. But we never really got to see this. We were robbed of this. So now we get to see how these two can play off of each other. And again, I like that they're playing with this story. They're not changing the story, but they're playing with it. They have certain liberties that they're taking with these two characters, and you can see it in the trailer, and I can't wait to see it. But anyway, if you haven't seen it, I'm going to showcase it. See it, enjoy it. It's going to be fun, and I can't wait to see this movie because I think it's going to be fun. Let's watch the trailer, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.
2 years ago, the name Arthur Fleck hit Gotham like a hurricane.
The trial of the century.
They believe Arthur Fleck to be some kind of martyr. Well, he's not. He's a monster.
When you're smiling, when I'm smiling,
When I first saw Joker, when I saw you,
the whole world smiles with you.
for once in my life, I didn't feel so alone anymore.
When you're laughing, when you're laughing, the sun comes shining. For once in my life, I have someone who needs me.
How about you, Arthur? Do you still think you're a star?
Showtime. The whole world smiles with you.
You can do anything you want.
The sun comes
You're Joker.
Look around! Look at all these people! I will no longer allow any of you
Stop your sighing.
to keep me down!
Be happy again.
I got the sneaking suspicion that we're not giving the people what they want.
It's okay, baby. Let's give the people what they want.